Good morning, first grade. Today you have 3 different sheets that you will have needed for our math lesson today. You'll need your math lesson worksheet 13. Looks like this. It has a 100 numbers chart. You will need your guided class practice, which has your homework on the back side. And then you also need your class fact practice. We're going to start with the class fact practice. Please make sure that you have it. Please also make sure that you have a pencil. When you have the sheet and the pencil, please make sure that your name gets on it. Today you can see that we have a part A and a part B again. So part A, you are responsible for filling in all of those answers, the sums. And then in part B, we have to find the missing addend. Remember that each of these numbers here is an addend. And when you put the two addends together, it gives you your answer, which we call the sum. So let's do one of these together. 3 plus what equals 3? If I already have 3 marbles, do I need any more to give me a total of 3? No. So my answer would be 0. Oh, let's even do one at the top. Let's do 5 plus 1. Down here. What is 5 plus 1? What's 1 more than 5 when you're counting? You are correct. It is 6. Now, you are going to have 2 minutes to do this sheet. You're going to have 2 minutes to do that sheet. When your 2 minutes are up, you may go ahead, and our next sheet that we're going to work on is actually going to be our guided class practice, because during your Zoom this morning, we worked on the lesson worksheet. So when you are done with your 2 minutes, we are going to get right to our guided class practice. We are going to move right on to our guided class practice. So you need your name and your date. Today is September 21st, 2020. Please make sure you have your capital S for September, S-E-P-T-E-M-B-E-R, September 21st. Don't forget your comma after the 21, and then 2020. And actually today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cross off number 1. So you can go ahead and just put an X at number 1. If you want to do it that way, or if you just want to put an X at the number 1, that's okay too. Let's look at number 2. Circle the number that is 1 less than 24. Circle the number 1 less than 24. When you're looking at your 100 numbers chart, which you can use this sheet here, or you can use your red folder, which number is 1 less than 24? I found 24. What comes right before it? 23. And what did it tell us to do? Circle it. So we need to find 23 and we need to circle it. Now it says underline the number that is one more than 28. What comes after 28 when you count? 26, 27, 28, 29. And we need to underline it, not box it, not zigzag around it, underline. Why? Because that's what the directions told me to do. Okay, number 3. One of these is my favorite bear. Use the clues to find my favorite bear. It is not on the left. Cross out that bear. Ooh, which one's my left and which one's my right? There's my left and there's my right. So the bear on the left, that's right here. Phew. It is not in the middle. Cross out that bear. Well, you can see we have a bear that doesn't have a partner in the middle here. These all have a partner. We have an odd number. This is the middle. Cross off that middle bear. Then it says it is not fourth. Cross out that bear. I have to start over here to count first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Which is fourth? This guy here. Uh-oh, not fourth. Cross him out. It is not second. Cross out that bear. It's not this one. Here's your last part. This is important. Circle my favorite bear. It was in fifth spot. The fifth spot wasn't it. Okay, friends, we're at the clock. We need to number the clock face. So remember that I'm going to start at 12, go right down to 6, 3, and 9. Notice that my numbers are not taking over my entire clock face. And then go ahead and finish filling in your numbers. You'll notice that I did not move my paper around. I just put the numbers straight up and down the whole way around the clock, just like I would see it if I was at school or if you're at home and you have a clock like that. We need to now number the clock face and show 2 o'clock on the clock. Remember, o'clock means that my minute hand is going to go straight through the 12. And what about the 2? That's my hour hand. Remember that my hour hand needs to be shorter than my minute hand. So that's going to be at the 2. Now we have one more job on the front side, and that is to circle all the even numbers. Remember that the even numbers have a 0, 2, 4, 6, or an 8 at the end of it. So 1, nope, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, because it ends in the 0. 12, because it ends in a 2. 14, 16, 18, and 20. The other numbers that we have that we did not circle, remember those are our odd numbers. We are not circling our odd numbers, only those even numbers that end with a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. Now, friends, if you go to the back side real quickly, go ahead and put your name on the paper. Please do not forget the date. It is very important that you keep writing it over and over again. Number 1, you have to fill in your missing numbers. Notice it already gave you a few here and it gave you one down here. After 22 comes 23. After 36 comes 37. First grade, it's just like when we're doing calendar every day. You have 2 directions for number 2. The first one says circle the number that is 1 less than 37. Underline the number that is 1 more than 32. Remember that if I'm looking for my ordinal position, don't forget, you can write underneath here if you need to. It's okay if you have a right and a left. Help yourself out however you need to. Don't forget at the end to circle your favorite bear. Number your clock face. There's your start. Then here, follow the directions. It says circle all the odd numbers. Please make sure that you circle the odd numbers. Front we did the even, but here it's asking for odd numbers. Remember your odd numbers: 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, or any number that has 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Okay, when you are finished with this, please make sure that both of these worksheets get back into your Monday folder. Also, please make sure that this lesson worksheet is in your red folder. That's going to be your resource folder to help you out. You're going to want to make sure that you keep this. You can use this over and over again as your helper. When you have finished, everything's in your folder. Your 100 numbers chart is in your math folder, and you are set to go. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.